Once upon a time, in a small town surrounded by dense forests, there lived a young couple named Emily and Mark. They were deeply in love and often went on long drives through the winding roads that cut through the wilderness. One fateful night, as they embarked on another adventure, little did they know that the darkness held a sinister secret. The air was thick with a sense of unease as Emily and Mark set off on their journey. The moon was hidden behind a thick blanket of clouds, casting eerie shadows across the desolate road. The only source of light was their car's headlights, which sliced through the darkness, illuminating their path ahead. As they drove deeper into the forest, a thick fog began to descend, reducing visibility to mere inches. Emily's heart pounded in her chest, her grip on the steering wheel tightening. Mark, sitting beside her, tried to reassure her, but his own fear was evident in his eyes. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the fog, stumbling onto the road ahead. Emily slammed on the brakes, screeching tires and a cloud of smoke filling the air. With trembling hands, she rolled down her window to see if the person needed help. But to their horror, the figure was no ordinary person, it was a ghostly apparition. The ghostly figure, with vacant eyes and tattered clothes, floated closer to the car. Emily and Mark felt an icy chill crawl up their spines, freezing them in place. The ghostly specter spoke in a hollow voice, pleading for their help to find peace and redemption. Fear consumed them, but something compelled Emily and Mark to listen. The ghost shared a haunting tale of tragedy, a car accident that had claimed its life many years ago, leaving its soul trapped between realms. The ghost's sorrow-filled words echoed through the night, painting vivid images of the crash and the pain it had endured. Unable to ignore the plea, Emily and Mark agreed to help the tormented spirit find closure. The ghost instructed them to drive deeper into the forest, following its ethereal guidance. The car moved through the dense fog, their path illuminated only by the spectral glow of the ghost. Time seemed to lose its meaning as they journeyed through the labyrinthine woods. Shadows danced among the trees, whispering secrets of lost souls and forgotten tragedies. Anxiety gnawed at Emily and Mark's souls, but their determination to help the ghost pushed them forward. Finally, they arrived at the site of the long-forgotten accident, a twisted wreckage hidden amidst the trees. As Emily and Mark stepped out of the car, a haunting silence enveloped them. The ghostly figure approached the wreckage, its ghostly fingers tracing the scars of the past. With a final mournful cry, the ghostly figure dissipated into the night, leaving Emily and Mark standing amidst the wreckage. They realized with a jolt that the ghost was not the one seeking redemption, it was them. The twisted wreckage they stood before was their own car, the remnants of a fatal accident they had never survived. Emily and Mark had been driving through the afterlife all along, trapped in an eternal loop of torment and despair. Horror gripped their hearts as the realization sank in. Their attempts to help the ghost were in vain, they were the ones who needed saving. The fog thickened around them, swallowing their screams as they were condemned to relive their own tragic end for eternity. And so, their souls remained forever trapped within the cursed forest, their fates intertwined with the ghostly apparition they had tried to help. The twisted irony of their existence became a legend, whispered by those who dared to venture into the haunted woods. To this day, the ghostly couple's car can still be seen, headlights piercing through the night, forever searching for redemption that will never come. And those who stumble upon the wreckage are reminded of the chilling twist of fate that awaits those who dare to intervene in the affairs of restless spirits.